Good morning, RCS families and staff. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, and the world continues to need our prayers. You know, last night I found myself unable to sleep. Finally, at 2 a.m. I got up. As often happens, my thoughts and prayers kept swaying back and forth. My prayers would sway from prayers for the world to praise for our country to prayers for my sons in NYC and Chicago. But my prayers kept swaying back to you, my RCS family, and how you have entrusted your children to our care, to educate them. And maybe I was a little nervous too, because I have prayed with you every day since remote learning started, and I honestly don't know exactly what to say. But I can say what I prayed for. I found myself praying for our students who have fathers and mothers in law enforcement, good people who put their lives at risk every day to keep our families and communities safe, many of whom have not seen their children because they are on duty. They need our prayers. I found myself praying for our African American families who have trusted Resurrection Catholic to love their children, to reinforce the message our church was built on, to love one another, to reinforce the message our country was built on, that all people are created equal. I found myself praying for the family of George Floyd. I don't know about you, but I was humbled by his brother's message yesterday when he called for an end to the violence and the looting, tearily reminding people to enact change through the power they have been given through voting. And then I thought about what we strive to teach at Resurrection. We have 5 values and beliefs that Resurrection Catholic is built on: respect, responsibility, integrity, global stewardship, and quality education. Last year, the 8th grade class had to interview a teacher, and one of the questions they had to ask was, which of the 5 values do you think is most important and why? When a student came to my office to interview me and ask me this question, I said to him, what do you think? Which value do you think I believe to be most important? Now, this student has known me a long time. After all, I had taught him in 1st grade, and for better or worse, he had spent a fair amount of time in my office. Without blinking an eye, he said, respect. He was right. I went on to explain why. The other values of integrity, responsibility, global stewardship, and quality education cannot be attained if there is not respect for self and others. And that is what is missing in our nation, respect. If there is respect for life, George Floyd doesn't die. And if there is respect for property, there is no looting. As a Catholic school educator, the mission is clear, and when we get back to school, we will continue to teach and live these 5 values with renewed spirit. And it will center around building respect for self, for others, for God. I love you, and I really miss hugging you all. Today, I have shared my prayers. I ask you all to continue to pray. Pray to God in your words. Today, I leave you with one more of our pre-K students praying the Hail Mary. For in our darkest hours, we have always turned to our mothers. God bless. Stay safe. I love you, RCS family.
Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for sinners now and the hour of death. Amen.